Hey everybody, Mike here at Elevate Outdoors. Hey, we're going to do a video today on one of the newest boats we just got in, the new Bass Cat Lynx.
We interrupt our program to bring you this important message.
With us being a brand new dealership here at Elevate Outdoors, it took us a little bit longer compared to some of the other dealers throughout the country to get in our first Bass Cat Lynx. So we'll do a video on it real quick. The Bass Cat Lynx is the Puma hull, but everything from the rubber rail up has been completely redesigned. But we'll get to some of the new features when we jump up in the boat. But real quick, at the front of the boat, you can see we got this one decked out with all Lowrances. We got the new Lowrance Ghost X trolling motor, the Active Target 2 forward-facing transducer, then of course STS 12 Pro here at the bow. Moving on back, the first thing you'll notice on the Bass Cat that's very unique about this one is completely new seats in all the Bass Cat premium models. Completely redesigned the seats, gives you more comfort, it wraps around you, you get a little better hold on the sides of it when you're sitting there. You still have the storage up underneath the seats that Bass Cat is famous for, but coming into the console, sticking with the Lowrance theme, we got a Lowrance STS 12 Pro there. Once we jump up in the boat, we'll go over some more on that boat, but on the console there. Moving toward the back of the boat, as you can see, the power plant on this one is a Mercury 250 Pro XS 4-stroke. We got dual 8-foot power pole blades on there. We do have a hydraulic jack plate. So we're going to pause real quick. We're going to jump up in the boat. I'm going to go over some of the new features on the Lynx with you. For a Bass Cat, this is very conventional front deck layout. You're not seeing all of the other boxes and everything. You got your center box right here, one compartment, you got lids on both sides, you got several different ways you can set up your storage compartments in there. If you notice when you look toward the back there, that's where your black box is for your forward-facing transducer. It also has a rigging tube going right down the middle of the boat, so if you need to run a fish tape, you want to come in, you want to put another graph at the bow and everything, you want to run your dedicated C-Clear harness or dedicated power, you got a rigging tube already in here to run that. On the starboard side of the boat, you'll notice you got two boxes over there. You have your conventional starboard side rod box, and then you also have a little day box. Day box is quick and handy, throw stuff in you need to get to real quick, but you can also take that out and you can get down to your wiring, your harnesses, your fuses, and everything else. Over on the port side of the boat, you have your main rod box. You do have some tubes up front, but below the tubes you do have a wide open shelf with one big box going in there. So the rods you're going to use, you can put it in the tubes, but if you want to carry extra rods, you can put them down there. I personally, I have this same setup in my Bass Cat Puma STS, my demo boat that I use, and me and my fishing partner we at one time had 37 rods in here and still had all kinds of room, so you can store all kinds of rods in there. But the big thing about the Bass Cat Lynx is the front deck. You look at it, you got your port rod box, your center box, and then your starboard side box. The whole front deck is carpeted, so whether you're standing back here on your rod boxes or you're up here on the fishing platform, everything is padded, so you get a little bit more padding. So for them long days out on the water, your knees don't wear out, your back don't start hurting. You got a padded front deck. We'll take a quick pause here, we'll switch positions, and we'll go over the back of the boat. First thing you notice is the seats. Everybody knows me knows that I'm 6'8", so you can see the way the seat kind of wraps around me. I am a little bit on the skinny side, but the seat still comes up on the side of your hips, gives you contour and comfort right there. It is taller than the older seats in the Bass Cat, so it gives you a little bit more support on the back. I'm gonna jump over to the driver's seat and you can see how much room you have here, even being as tall as I am. You know, my leg is on the hot foot right there. You do have tilt steering, so you can get it up out of the way. But you got all kinds of room here. In between this one, we ordered an option. It's got the fiberglass coin box. Neat thing about that, below the fiberglass coin box, you have a cooler down in there. You come back down, you can latch it, but you also got a day box right here. So if you want to put your cell phone in there, your wallet, keys to your truck, what have you, your boat registration, you got the fiberglass coin box right there that also acts as a step up to the back deck. Kept this dash very simple. We got the HDS 12 Pro flush mounted. We got the Atlas hydraulic jack plate on the back. There's the gauge for it. We got our fuel gauge. We got our water pressure gauge, and we do have the Mercury SmartCraft gauge right there that tells you everything you need to know about that engine. Over here on the right-hand side is your control panel. You got your live wells, your alarm system, nav lights, aerator, recirc. You got a ventilation system that goes throughout all the boxes that ventilates the air through there. So if you get a little bit of moisture in your boxes, you can come down, hit that button right there, and it ventilates all the air in them. You got two empty accessory switches. So if you want to come in and put black lights on your rub rail or something there fishing at nighttime, you can tie into an empty accessory switch there. And then you have your live well water in and pump out. So everything is very easy to operate right there. On the steering wheel, you got dual trim levers. You got your jack plate right there, and then your trim gauge right there. Going on up to the back. The back deck is a standard Bass Cat layout, just like they've had on their premium boats for years. One of the things Bass Cat is famous for is their triangular live well shapes. So this is the Bass Cat live well. It's one live well divided, but you got controls in there and everything. You got the oxygenator in there. It's going to aerate the water. But one of the neat things about Bass Cat is their shape, but also their depth. Everybody knows me, knows how tall I am. I want you to look and see how far my arm goes down in this live well till I touch bottom. It's going over 3/4 of the way in. The live wells are very deep. They are designed like that for a reason. You put 5 fish in there, you got a 5-pounder, a 4-pounder, a 3-pounder, a 2-pounder, and a 1-pounder. That's exactly the way they're going to be stacked up. The bigger fish are going to be on the bottom, smaller fish, smaller fish, smaller fish, smaller fish. Big live well, and if you notice when you shut it, you actually have a latch there, so when you shut it, it compresses that. That keeps that air in there, keeps that water in there. You use your live well control functions and everything. It keeps them fish nice and alive and healthy, so we release them and go catch them again. Standard back boxes on the live wells is the same as all the other ones. You know, you got your starboard side box. You also have a little box right here that you can take out, and it allows you access to your power pole pumps. So we got the power pole blades on here. It's the new one pump system. The pump is right here. So if you ever have any problems with your pump on your power pole, lift this lid up, take this out, and your pump is right there. You need to put fluid in it, anything, right there. You need to pair your remotes to it. It's right there. That's all you got to do. The neat thing about having this right here also, you know, it's another little quick and handy day box. If you want to put something other in there and get it out of the way, you can put it in there and get it out of the way quick, fast, and in a hurry. Your back boxes back here are the same. When we get off the boat, I'll go over the back box. It's a little bit easier to open them. Standing on the ground, it shows you how quick and easy they come off. Once again, the engine on here is a Mercury 250 Pro XS 4-stroke, hydraulic jack plate, your emergency boarding ladder. If you notice, you got 2 fuel tanks here, one on the starboard side, one on the port side. Your fuel selector switch is right here. Both tanks hold 26 gallons, so you got 52 gallons of capacity for gas on here. That's enough gas to give you a long run. I'll jump off here and we'll go over the battery compartments, and that should be a wrap on the 2026 Bass Cat Lynx. All right, we're back off the Lynx. We're on the ground now, and we'll go over one of the neat features that I like on the Bass Cat boats is the rear access battery compartment. They make it very, very easy to get in there, to give you access room. So easy you can take the lid off and set it to the side to get it out of your way. Quick, fast, and easy. Lift it up, you undo the bungee cord right there that holds it in, and you see how easy that lid comes off there. And if you look in there, you can see you got access to your battery compartment, you got your port fuel tank right there. You do have a little bit of storage back here. It's where I keep my tire chalks, it's where I keep my first aid kit. The stuff that you hope you're never gonna need, but if you do need them, you want them in the boat. So if you can see these right here on the boat, if I can, see you got two little latches right here. You got the bigger part and the smaller part. The smaller part pops right in there, slide it in, and then it's on quick and easy. And that's how quick and easy it is to take off the rear access on the Bass Cat Lynx boat and give you access into the battery compartment. Hey, I'd like to thank all y'all for sticking with me, watching the video of the new 2026 Bass Cat Lynx STS here. As you can tell, it's got the beautiful cranberry and silver mist colors. We got the boat colored out perfect. So if you want to see it, this boat will be going live on our website. If you got any questions, give us a call here at Elevate Outdoors or come down and see us, Elevate Outdoors here in Sanford, North Carolina.